Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life, where we are realizing that everyone is always learning and living your full experience. I'm your host, Coach C. Welcome back to another Winning Wednesday. Today, I want to talk about something that hit me like a ton of bricks. Who I am is who I'm not anymore. Let me say that again. Who I am is who I'm not anymore. At first, it sounds confusing, but if you're growing, healing, evolving, learning, stretching, and becoming, then you understand exactly what I mean. The person I am today isn't the same person I was 5 years ago. It's not even the same person I was 1 year ago. Every level of life requires a different version of you. And the beautiful thing about growth is that eventually you look back and realize that the person who got you here isn't the person who will take you there. That's not an insult to your former self. It's evidence that your former self did their job. The old version of you survived. The old version of you learned. The old version of you sacrificed. The old version of you carried you through seasons that the current version of you may never fully understand. Honor that version, but don't become imprisoned by it. Too many of us spend our lives introducing ourselves through outdated versions of who we used to be. We say things like, I've always been shy. I've always struggled with money. I've always been insecure. I've always quit when things got hard. I've always chosen the wrong people. Maybe, but is that still true? Because sometimes we continue wearing labels that no longer fit. We keep introducing ourselves using expired identities. We keep carrying baggage from airports we landed in years ago. Growth happens when you stop asking, who have I always been? And start asking, who am I becoming? The winning ticket isn't money. The winning ticket isn't fame. The winning ticket isn't status. The winning ticket is self awareness. The moment you recognize that you've changed, the moment you realize your standards are different, your habits are different, your mindset is different, your conversations are different, your boundaries are different, your goals are different. That's when you know you're winning. No need to undo anything. No need to disown your past. No need to apologize for where you've been. Just acknowledge what no longer belongs. Because growth isn't always about adding. Sometimes it's about recognizing what's no longer true. You are not your mistakes. You are not your worst season. You are not your greatest disappointment. You are not the person who didn't know what you know now. You are becoming. And every time you choose growth over comfort, healing over hiding, and purpose over fear, you move one step closer to the person you're meant to become. So today, I challenge you, stop introducing yourself through your history and start living from your future, because who you are is who you're not anymore. And that's a beautiful thing. Here's your fearless homework. This week's assignment, the not anymore list. Grab a notebook and create two columns. Column one, write, I used to. Something like, I used to doubt myself. I used to stay quiet. I used to settle. I used to procrastinate. I used to believe I couldn't anymore. Column two, not anymore. Write things like, I trust myself. I use my voice. I choose what I deserve. I take action. I believe I can learn anything. Then answer these three questions. What mindset have I outgrown? What habit no longer serves me? What version of myself am I actively becoming? Finally, stand in front of a mirror and say, I honor who I was. I embrace who I am. I am excited about who I'm becoming. Winning isn't becoming someone else. Winning is finally realizing you've outgrown the version of yourself that thought you couldn't. This is Real Talk, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook at Real Talk for Real Life. That's L.Y.F.E for more inspiration, merchandise, and motivation between episodes. This is Coach C. I'll see you in the next one.